Hello there. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. I have two new stories as usual. First one is from Eritrea. Eritrea has detained three foreign ships. A country is protesting to the Eritrean government talks underway. What happened? This is not the first time that Eritrean naval forces detained foreign ships. It happened in the past too. How legal was the decision made by Eritrean Navy to detain these foreign ships? Secondly, I did a video on the Oromo Liberation Army a few hours ago. I told you about OLA's plans. Several viewers commented, some contacted me through email saying, Sajid, it's unfair. You are disclosing OLA's plans. These things were never made public in the past. No one ever spoke about these strategies of the Roma Liberation Army. This is the first time you got information from the inside. Now, it means that if Ola suffers any damage, you would be responsible for that. Are you paid by Prosperity Party, or did you make an unintentional mistake? Well, let me respond to the criticism first about my video on Ola, then second news story from Eritrea a little later. Yes, what I reported about the Roma Liberation Army has not been reported. I have been working on Ola's plans for months. So I've been covering Ola for almost 4 years. But to say that the government does not know what Ola is up to is not correct. Sanye Nagasa has surrendered. Sanye was leading Oromo Liberation Army's one front, Showa front. And it would be naive to say that Sani did not know what Ola has been planning, what Ola's real plans are. Sani knows what Ola was doing. He was a top man. Sharab Bey has also surrendered. Sharab Bey is another major Ola commander from Western Oromia, from Valaga. These two commanders are big names. They know Ola's plans. They know how Ola operates. They know how Ola defends from ENDF offensives. They know where Ola sleeper cells are. They know where Ola secret networks are. And now they are part of the government. And maybe government knew before these two commanders surrendered. Government's intelligence agencies knew before these two commanders defected what Ola's real plan. Why is PM Abiy raising $1 million? I did a video on that, if you remember, a few days ago. And if you remember, I concluded in that video that the establishment of $1 million army is specifically linked to internal security situation. It's not preparation of war against an outsider, against a foreign country. Government knows what armed groups are doing. Ola, Fano, Tigray fighters. That is why government wants to disarm all the armed groups. It has been criticizing Tigray People Liberation Front, Tigray government for delaying the disarmament of TDF members. It started disarmament of Fano fighters last year. That was the start of armed conflict in the Amhara region. It wants disarmament of Ola fighters too. Government knows their plans. I mean, why do you people underestimate the government? So it's not that I have revealed Ola's secret plans. Government knows more than I reported. Yes, you can accuse me of being irresponsible if I give specific information about OLA's networks, where they are based, who are leading them. I did not share any specific information. Now, secondly, viewers, Eritrea has detained three foreign ships. The country from where the ships are, the country to which these ships belong, is complaining. This is not the first time, by the way. A few months ago, I did a video when Eritrean government detained some foreign ships. In recent months, this is the second incident, by the way. On the 7th of November, Eritrean Navy detained three Azerbaijani ships. The ships uh, were on their way from Baku, Azerbaijani capital, to the UAE. And when they reached, and Eritrean government was provided with advanced information about the route of these ships. But when the three ships with around 8 crew members got close to Eritrea, weather conditions deteriorated. So these three ships entered Eritrean territorial waters. Why? Because of harsh weather. Continuing the journey was dangerous for them, so they entered Eritrean territorial waters. Eritrean Navy took them into custody. It happened on the 7th of November, almost a month ago, more than a month ago. Since then, the three ships and crew members have been in the custody of Eritrean forces. Azerbaijani government has issued a diplomatic note to Eritrean embassy. Eritrea does not have an embassy in Azerbaijan. It is an embassy in Russia. So the Azerbaijani Ministry of Foreign Affairs issued diplomatic notes to Eritrean embassies in Russia and in Ethiopia. Talks underway. Azerbaijani Ministry of Foreign Affairs in a statement said this week that its ships did not violate international law. When the ships entered Eritrean waters, it happened because of bad weather. And they tried to communicate with Eritrean coastal authorities, but the ships could not manage to connect with the Eritrean port authorities. That is why they just had to enter Eritrean waters. And when they entered, within Eritrean coastal areas, around 12 miles away from Eritrean coast, they were intercepted by Eritrean Navy and now they are in custody. Let's see how this issue is solved. Will Eritrea demand money? Because it had to mobilize its navy to intercept the Azerbaijani ships, and Eritrea might demand money. The ship crew members are being kept in Eritrea. Talks underway. Russia could play a role, by the way. Azerbaijan and Russia are allies. Not allies, Russia and Armenia have been allies. If you remember, in Azerbaijan-Armenia war, Russia did not support Azerbaijan. Turkey supported Azerbaijan. Ethiopia cannot play a role. Ethiopia is not on good terms with Eritrea. Turkey can play a role. It is on good terms with Somalia. It can play a role. And reportedly, Azerbaijani authorities are in contact with the Eritrean embassy in Turkey, Eritrean embassy in Russia to solve this issue. Thank you for watching.